Sorry guys, we're just having a chill start today, you know? Before we're actually ready. So I think that next time I release a video, I think that one of the reasons my other video didn't do so well is was just because of the stream. So I think if I release a video that I want to do like relatively well, I put a lot of effort in, I think I'm not gonna stream on YouTube the next couple of days because I think that might fuck up the algorithm on the video. I'm not sure if that's the correct play, but I don't know. Play some games with the misses? Oh hell yeah, dude. I want to play more games with my partner as well. We started playing the new Repo update, Real Pro. It was super fun. Repo is such a fun game, man. Huge fan. Think we're good? Alright. Marvel Rivals? Nice! That's a fun game. I've been playing that as well on and off. Is she like a Marvel fan, or is she just into like hero shooters? Because I'm not a Marvel guy at all. I basically don't give a fuck about it as an IP, right? But I do have a background in like hero shooters and shit like that. So it was pretty nice to play it for a bit. Not a ton, but it's a fun game. It's a fun enough game. God, the visors have so much HP. I'm not going to get shot enough for the 42 HP on this to come up. If I'm getting shot enough for the HP to come up, I think I'm fucking doing it wrong, no? Gonna try It Takes Two? Nice. Do you have a PC setup or a Switch setup for that? Oh, I want to run some F2000, man. I want it to work so bad. I also think I might be trying more 2.7 scopes soon, guys. I know that it's meta, and being meta is kind of boring. But I also, I don't like losing track of my optic, and I want to have a scope. And I don't know, like, the yellow dot's not really doing it for me much anymore. Brad Pitt? I don't get it. I'm sorry. You call me pretty? You call me pretty? Call me like a movie star? Both enjoy Marvel, but honestly, I'm surprised she's into Rivals. Their first shooter-style game. They're doing a 2 PC setup for It Takes Two? That's good. That's good. Because I know it's on the Switch, but, like, anything split screen on the Switch is, like, not good. You have such bad performance. Maybe It Takes Two is different. But even playing, like, split screen Mario Kart is, like, not great. I also got my partner to try playing Marvel Rivals with my friend group as well. She wasn't, like, huge on it, but she asked to try it, so I was just like, what the fuck? Yeah, sure, absolutely. It was very surprising for me. I did not think that she would, show any amount of interest in it. I don't think that she loved the experience either, but, like, she expressed interest. She tried it. Kind of bounced off of it, but that's okay. Alright. We are chilling today. We are not locked in the fucking slightest. Yeah. And that's the thing, like, with a free game like that. If you don't like playing it, you can just not play it, you know? Like, it's a free fucking shooter that you tried. I think I could get a pretty high rank in that game if I actually tried grinding it, but it's not for me. The era of hero shooters for me is over. I think the big thing for me is that whenever I play hero shooters for more than a couple of hours, I just get so fatigued. I get so tired. Because they're hard. There's a lot to keep track of. There's a lot to keep in mind with them. I find it difficult to do it nowadays. And that was the problem. I don't even know if that's a nowadays thing. That's always been a problem for me. Starting the stream off real weird like, I see. Has your desire to grind rank mode? It really is draining and teammates are so varying. Yeah, the Rivals player base is really, really strange. Really, really strange. Almost as strange as Bibs. If I was going to play the game, I think I would play it with some friends, like on a slightly more casual level. This guy got a gun. We're 23 minutes in. Still, nah, not really early. I think this is technically a little bit better, but not enough for me to give a shit. Oh, someone took his mags? What? I don't know you like that. Hey, you're the one talking about holes over there, man. I would say I'm energy matching, but I don't think I'm even doing that. I think I'm sprinkling it back over you. I'm just giving you a little sprinkle, buddy. You don't like me giving you a little sprinkle? East Coast or West Coast? I'm East Coast. Pittsburgh. I just had to drive around the city a little bit. I had to drop my friend off. My friend? Jesus Christ. My partner off. Hey, what's up, buddy? What was that? You know, if he was gonna just relax and chill, I was just gonna walk up to him and hang out, but apparently he didn't want to hang out, you know? I think that's kind of sad. Now I blew my frickin' arm off. Rude. Brr, brr, that's an M16. One mag. Ah, no, I'm 99% solo bibs. Thanks though. If I do play duo, it'll be with streamers that I'm trying to get to know better for like collab kind of stuff, or just friendos like Pine. Sorry, I'm just incredibly introverted and awkward. Oh, he's on this wall. Brah, brah. I suppressed AKM with a 10 rounder, a 10 mag in it. That's awfully bizarre. What is in this thing? What a bizarre man. And a single deagle mag? What am I looking at here? What is this? What are you? Was that permastim? That was permastim. Fucking nice, dude. Eh. Eh. Thank you. Eh. Eh. I don't think I need any of this, man. Although 10 rounders actually, the AKM could actually be kind of nice if we find some 30 rounders. Does any of these guys have ammo? I think this is the other empty mag, right? Yeah. Oh, this one's full? Hell yeah. Wow. Moving on so easily. I see how it is. No faith. Viewers these days have no faith, man. We'll try to make the AK work. Where'd that, I mean, hey, 10 rounds of auto fire into someone's leg. Maybe. Oh, there's an M16 over here. What am I talking about? We'll grab the M16. Ogleby? This guy has a scope on. Bizarre. What's a surprisingly fancy, scav setup? Okay. I mean, we got a decent enough setup. We got permastim, perma-regen. Killed 2 scavs already. Oh my god, guys, we're fragging the fuck out. I have 2 player kills. Holy shit. Oh my god, I have an itchy eyeball. Oh. Itchy eyeballs. Yeah. I don't exactly know how pizza works, because I'm not really a looter. I'm more of a shooter. But it makes sense that it would show up for scavs. For normals, rather. I mean, the problem with pizza is that there's no reason to bring it out, because the shit that you get by, like, turning the pizza in is so bad, and the pizza itself is a 2x2, so you might as well just eat it. I'm not sure if we're gonna find anyone here. Are we semi or are we burst gaming? I feel like burst might actually be better. I don't know. Like, whenever I talk to people about this, they're saying that burst is pretty alright. But like, burst is always so bad though. Out of the grade train center farm events to the storm farm, that's so fucked up, man. Yeah, I feel like storm farm is one of the most popular events that they came up with. You guys real? They look fake. Huh. I feel like that guy saw me and he just didn't react. Sorry, man. Was this the guy who looted everything, though? That's my question. Ooh, he's got a lot of goodies. A lot of random goodies. Oh my god. Not bad. Who is slow walking out there? We actually don't need this, huh? What am I... What am I hearing? I mean, that guy's just pissed because I killed a scav in the area. Did we get the free safe out front? Yeah. I don't know what to drop. I'm a little spooked about these footsteps I'm hearing, though. Hey, how you doing, Jace? So I think that guy found the UPS from the other safe, or maybe the computer in that room. Hello, Punch. Hello, Pine. It was fun gaming yesterday, Pine. Yeah, we're basically good. Did I win Arma? Kind of. I accidentally, I did a pretty big faux pas, and I accidentally grenaded one of my teammates at the end of a mission yesterday. Which, like, normally would be something to laugh about, in my opinion. But, in the context of the event, or of the group, is like a pretty big no-no. Okay, yeah, that's got everything here already. We're out of here. Yeah, well, I sucked too, fine. I have less of an excuse, compared to you, though. I have no excuse to sucking. I play this game so much. Don't look at me like that. Hey! I said don't! Sure, fine. Sure, fine. We'll see. I'm definitely feeling, what's the word? I'm definitely feeling, like, aloof right now. Remember the guy's stream who I was looking at yesterday, Pine? Bossman? At the very beginning of the stream, I double-checked that because I was just like... I think that I'm getting scammed over here. And yeah, sure enough, Bossman's teammate was stream sniping me. So that's like the first confirmed instance of that happening. So that's really, really obnoxious. I might reach out to him and be like, yo, can't be doing this, especially not while you're streaming, but just also it's fucked up. But I don't know if it's worth it. Because Bossman himself seemed chill, but, you know, he was playing with people that were stream sniping and he didn't tell them off. I did wreck them despite it, yeah. So yeah. Might reach out to him and tell him off. Not gonna change their behavior. Oh yeah, for sure. But I feel like someone who's even like remotely established, like, you know, reaching out and being like, yo, what you're doing is fucked up. You should consider stopping. Especially if you're gonna be streaming. I think it's like a bit of an olive branch. It's definitely like sticking my nose where I don't have to be fucking around with that kind of conversation. Especially if it's in private versus in public, so who knows how people behave that way, but, you know, what's he gonna do? That's not like a threat or anything, it's just like, we're just fucking two guys on the internet, you know? Yeah, that's correct, Brian. That's correct. I think in my case, it's just just a shame because he seems chill himself. He just was interacting with pricks. We'll try to sell 5 mags. Why not? Sell the rest. Ruin their experience. That's on you. Yeah. Well, I'm not even thinking about it so much of like an in-game side. I'm thinking about it from like the out-of-game perspective, I guess. Action too frequent? What the fuck do you mean? Like I said, just like an olive branch. Send a DM. Just saying, hey, I saw that. It's fucked up. Please don't do it again. Looks really bad on you, even if you're not the one doing it. Yo, is this a good time for to try the M16 out, actually? Should we be trying some M16 out today? I know people have been saying that it's like a pretty reasonable gun to try to run. I mean, what does this M16 just do? Like, what if I just bring like a Scav M16? Is the burst fire reasonable? Is the recoil good? Should I be burst firing or single firing it? What do we got here? What do we have here? Okay. You're really gonna make me get a mag out of the fucking ammo dump? A1s. Let's start with A1s. I really don't like the feeling of burst. It's like one of those things where you can't spam it as fast as you want. Yeah. No, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good at all. Maybe with M995 it's reasonable, but I'm already seeing like the amount of effort that I'm putting into spam and gonna be like tracking moving targets. That is not gonna fucking work at all. No, thank you. No, thank you. That is pure and adulterated. You will lose fights because you're running this kind of shit. No, thank you. Time for some Northridge, maybe? Oh, what's up with our Deke? Yeah, time for some Northridge. Wait, is that a sentry vest? Yo, that scav is gonna be juiced. 90k on his chest alone. Northridge. What's up, Kiki? Yeah, I'm trying to actually make videos, Kiki. I actually have a video from yesterday where I got a 7 million I got a 7 million extract. I've already got the title thought up and everything. Drowning in juice. It was 7 million like no reds. It was 7 million of pure fucking gear. Ugh. Don't think you can change the people, only influence yourself in my community. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's true. Oh, that's true. I think in my case, I'm just interested in extending the olive branch here. That's all. Been watching offline slot lately. Hell yeah, thank you, dude. I haven't been streaming on YouTube a lot lately. Because I had to when my computer was starting to malfunction, I was scared to multi-stream for good reason. Apparently, my cooler, like the liquid cooling that I had in my PC, was just completely fucking non-functional. I will be streaming in YouTube more in the future, like we are right now, obviously. The one thing is that I will. I will not be streaming on the days after I release a video in the future. Because I think that negatively affects the metrics. And my steps are so loud. So, like, shorts are fine. But for bigger videos, no bueno. If people are going hotel from this spawn, there's not much I can do about it. I'm gonna save that for after this POI, actually. Sound whoring is not gonna work here. There's no one to sound whore. Okay. Onwards and upwards. Do I still have desktop audio on? I think I turned it off. Interesting. It's like an AK-12 and something else. I think it's an AK-12 and an H4. It's really bad. Yeah. Bad push from me. Bad push from me. Bad start there as well. I shouldn't have committed to the interior of the compound after I fucked up the first spray. Oof, yeah. There's at least 3 of them, too, because we were at AK-12, I didn't hear the M4, and then there was also an H4 in there. So yeah, gotta assume that it's always a big team. Bad start there. We'll just do some armory, though. Some lockdown armory instead. Need to actually shoot my gun a little, you know? Hey, Sviatman. Not much. We're chilling. A little sleepy today. I just want to do a short stream while I was around, though. My feet are cold. I gotta get some socks. I didn't think I'd need them, but I think I do. My tootsies cannot handle. Oh, the raids? Meh. I did a scav raid that I got out with the gold, and then I immediately blew it on a forbidden raid. 1v3ing is hard. I will be right back. What about you, Sviatman? You been playing lately? Well, what does the day in the life of Sviatman look like? It's very meh. 7 on Northridge with a 1 extraction. Woof. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Sometimes you can get away with it, but like if you're looking for fights, then it isn't always easy. I feel like it's easier to function on Northridge if you're like not looking for fights. Like, you know, you bring a build that can fight. You go for your POIs. You bring a couple of like the more conservative keys. But then like you don't go for rail or whatever you call it, cable car. You don't go for hotel. You just kind of relax a little bit, play the edges. People usually on armory? 3 to 5 teams, my understanding. Nobody. What's up, Bible? Running AK-12 MDR. Ugh. I mean, yeah, the MDR drove me crazy when I was trying to run it. I couldn't keep doing it. What kind of gunfire was that, by the way? That was really bizarre sounding. Oh my god. Guys, what you're seeing right now is kind of why I don't want to run the SRDS very much. It's just so annoying to not be able to track your optic, you know? Like, I was just losing it in the light there. Yeah, we're gonna chill. I don't really know what's going on the edges. I don't hear much noise at all, so we're gonna play a little more conservative. Interesting. Who's that guy shooting at? They're not, like, suppressing me, are they? Strange. Crazy times MPX Dum Dum, you said the run's been working really well. No, that's not crazy at all. MPX Dum Dum is one of like the cheapest effective loadouts in the game. It is really good. Especially if you're playing Secure Ops. Oh boy. Moto Man on Armory. Is it Secure Ops or like Lockdown that you're playing? Or Forbidden? And the really fun thing about running like MPX Dum Dum and stuff like that is that it can be hard to secure your kill, right? But if you do secure the kill, it's really fun to just like level up your gear. You even real? No. The steps I'm hearing outside likely are not real either. I shouldn't even be looting this guy. I got shit to do. Nah, whatever. We should be free enough. I think it's gonna be one of those raids, chat. I've heard basically nothing. Whatever. But yeah, killing two Motomen is not easy, especially with Legmana, so good job. It's arguably one of the better options, but you gotta, like, outplay the fuck out of someone, or outposition the fuck out of someone. That is a fan, not a man. Speedrun these safes. Nice. Already profit. Hell yeah. I feel like I'm hearing something outside. I think I am. What am I hearing? Oh! With irons, baby. Yay, a plaster. Yippee! God, I just don't hear anything outside worth going for, you know? That's fine. We'll speedrun. Nothing wrong with a quick armory run. This should be the guy who had the AK-12. I don't have room for the rig to search it. Whatever. Alright, let's pull. Let's pull and get out of here. Should be able to hit all the safes in time for us to leave. It's so fast when you're uncontested. I was planning on trying out some of the solo modes and whatnot, by the way, chat. You think I should do that today? I'm leaning towards yes. Oh, grenades? Where was that? Yo, Sizzle, how's it going? With SS-190 at 1800, 30 rounders are at 10k, 50 rounders are at 40k, so it costs 120 for 230 rounders, and then 130k for 150. 34 rounders are 30 less, 4k less. Are you sure? Is that real? Huh. I also get less ammo from it, though. I'm getting active, man. Where are all these grenades going off, man? Not there. Fake. What's the mission here? Ah, there you are. I think it's above. Oh, I love it when it works. I love it so much when it works. It's so satisfying, dude. Just the scav roleplay. It's so satisfying. Unfortunately, we're already done. Brah? What is Brah doing? No, I haven't tried the Spec Ops Farm yet event, though. Isn't it just grain? I don't really like the grain fight. I'm not huge on that. Like, from what people were telling me last time, you either find, like, big men or little men, and with, like, no in between. Can't use this shit. Okay, so this guy got walked up on by AI. Maybe AI? Wait, this stuff has operational supply tags on it. Are these real men? These might be real men. My mistake? Maybe. They're real men with fake men's loot, I will say. Adapter, 762. Jace, I'm interested in that, but I don't know, like, my setup might be better. Like, maybe. Diaper helmet? Chat, do we bring the diaper helmet out? Any diaper enjoyers? Ooh, hate that sentence. That was an L. Whoops. Whoops. I mean, I gotta get active on that. Nothing I really want. Small Armory comes back July 3rd. I don't really care about Small Armory. I actually don't like it very much. I really like the outdoor fight compared to the indoor-only fight. What do we have in here? Basically full. Yeah, it just doesn't seem very fun to me. I played it a little bit, but it wasn't really my style. Just blast helmet unga bunga nade fest. Think we got her? I'm still gonna drop here and flank around just to be safe. I do get more ammo with the Devil 50 rounder setup, but I'm less likely to click because of bad shooting, so there is that. Thought I heard something. On the road, maybe? I feel like I'm playing with fire right now. Here's the guy. Frag Punk Breakout. That's the sequel. We're currently in Arena Nade Out. Frag Punk Breakout Infinite is the sequel. You got an M110, mister? Yep. I don't see anything. Fucking marathon. That game had a very interesting art direction. I didn't love it, but I also never had to worry about whether or not I could see anything, so there's also that. So is this guy, like, here and shit, or where were all these nades? Okay, no, here. Okay, I see. I see what all the nades are about. Okay. These might be fake players. Bungie stole the art verbatim, so they have to scrap, like, half the game since the open beta? Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what do you mean? I didn't hear about this. What do you mean they stole the art? Was directly Destiny 2 adsing? Oh yeah, but, you know, they own Destiny, so... Not super surprising, right? Okay, so this guy got into a live or death battle versus... No, these aren't play eye. These are not play eye. Okay. We're definitely stripping all these guys. Wiener bag number 2, perhaps? Anybody like the wiener bags? Test routes were stolen from a Twitter user's portfolio? Holy fuck, someone's getting fired for that. Someone's gotta be getting fired. The whole concept is based on stolen art. That is so fucked up. If you like it that much, hire the guy to fucking do your work. Holy shit. Mechanics are purely the D2 engine? I mean, yeah, that's fine. Like, it being like a reskin Destiny 2, like, I don't like Destiny 2. So, you know, I'd rather not be how the game feels, but I don't think it's too egregious to, like, use like, the engine and the game feel of a game that you already own. It's fucking around with shit you don't own that I have a problem with. That is obviously where the issue is. Basically D2 extraction. I never played Destiny, so like it felt kind of fresh to me when I tried it. Game was ass anyway. It wasn't great. Like fucking aim assists on aim assist on mouse and keyboard? Are you kidding me? Like that is not a world I want to live in. It wasn't that bad, but it wasn't good either. And like if they didn't even have like their own art, like well, you know, what's there left to defend? FYI, the HK with no sights as aim assist. It might as well. That's a deagle, right? Ah, not worth it. Tier 4 ammo on a naked M9. Interesting. Copied elements 1-to-1 from a designer's text for sprite sheet. Artist didn't invent the style, she simply iterated on it. Oh yeah, I mean you can't really like copyright a style, right? Like so that's fine, but it's the copying 1-to-1 from a sprite from like a texture and sprite sheet. Like that is clearly plagiarism. That is clearly, obviously, like unequivocally plagiarism. And there's no two ways around that, unfortunately. Sup, Soup? We're talking about Destiny drama that I didn't know existed until now. Not Destiny. Not Destiny. What game is it? What game is it? What game is it? You know, the other one. Not Destiny. Marathon. Figured it out. Style is niche called Vector Art that's been around for decades, but the actual textures were ripped 1-to-1. There wasn't enough vetting to catch it up. But it's not like 50% of the art. So wait, how much of the art is it, Pine? Gotta pop that strength stim, I think. Yeah, we're talking about like we're talking about, we were comparing this game to Marathon for a bit. We were making jokes about there being grenades, and then the conversation went on from there. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go back and play a Marathon, but maybe Arc Raiders. Oh Lord, he's hopping a lot. I killed 2 real players, okay? That's good enough, right? Oh no, chat, what am I gonna do? Chat, what do I drop here? Oh no, do I keep the plaster or what? What do we do? Alright, we're getting greedy. Bitch. Yeah, give me a sec, dude. Did he just hurt himself with that? Dude is throwing out everything he owns. I'm gonna get brained by a toilet next. Whoops. Okay, that was a little rude. That was a little rude. A little bit rude. I will use your own surgery kit to heal my wounds. Goodbye. I heard those steps, I just didn't think they'd be real, you know. I just didn't react. I was like, there's no way. It's not possible. I think the last 40 shots were... Dude, I gotta double tap him. We gotta make sure he's down. What if he had teammates and I had to flush him? Probably what happened is someone used the artist work in a mood board, then got laid off. Someone else liked it, did another source, remade the textures basically 1-to-1, so grief either way. I mean, yeah, that's just like... I was gonna say that's esports. That's not esports. That's video games, isn't it? The gaming... Like, God, if we are looking for stability, we picked the wrong fucking industry, Pine. I mean, at least he didn't damage the F-80 helmet that I had just put on. Yo, if he shot me in the head, during that spray and I died because I swapped out the AN95, that would be so fucking tragic. Oh my god. I can't imagine how much I would cry if that was the reality of my situation. This is not my hat. Or not my shit. Alright. I guess the plaster's getting replaced by the RPK. I guess. Alright. Here's your day, Soup. It's esports. I mean, it is esports, but it's also gaming. It's gaming in general. Chat, I'm stun locked by my inventory. Oh my god, do I drop the wiener bag? I don't want to drop the wiener bag. What's in you? It doesn't even really matter, right? Oh yeah, I know it does matter. That is not coming out. I mean, I would like to bring out the helmet here. I don't have anything that's particularly cheap. We could do a little bit of this, and then a little bit
Enemy detected.
So loud. La 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 la. And then bing, bang, boom. Is this guy using the M16 stock? Oh my god. Is there a different M110 that I can bring that I can come out with? This one's gonna make me sick. Wait, doesn't the amp go in here? Oh, am I a big giant idiot? Oh, I'm a big giant idiot. Oh, I'm a big giant idiot. I shit. I fuck. Anyone else a fan of a top-loaded LPS? When you got 7BT1 in the bottom of the mag? Anybody else a fan of that? Okay. That's on a Mosin too, like that shit's on a like you're gonna have to fire 3 times the bolt action rifle to get those out there. That is not easy. I mean, these helmets are not worth much, man. They're not worth the effort of bringing them out. Is this the whole row? No, I only did the top row clear. All right, yeah, it's whatever. Some amount of time left. Oh, I guess we're dropping the wiener bags. Goodbye, wiener. Goodbye, wiener. You and I transition. I need to maybe drop some mags. I could definitely go back and find the M110, but I don't think I give enough of a shit for that. God, look at this ergo! Look how bad this is! It's so awful. Ugh. Alright, hold on. I need to drop, like, one thing. Thank you for not blasting me with those. I don't know what you guys are freaking out about. We can drop these pills. I don't think the strength sim's gonna do it anymore, though. Oh, God. Oh, we just hopping. Me when I frog, chat. We're just hopping. Me when I'm a frog. Yippee. Oh, shit, gravity. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Gravity and physics is on my side. Use the strength sim and drop your weight to 85. Use the strength sim and drop these nuts in your mouth. Chat, did I do that right? Chat, did I do that right? Did I do it? Did I do it? Guys, validate me. Validate me, okay? Oh, who's there? Where is he? Where's this guy? Whee! That's fine. I mean, hey, we could have been 2 for 2 on the rats, eh? Could have been 2 for 2. You can never be too careful. I refuse to drop even a smidgen of loot. It is not gonna happen, okay? Sup, Smear? I feel like a lot of people hopped in just to check what was going on. I didn't really say hi to, like, anyone. That's my bad. Bang. Oh, Lord, he hopping. Oh, I love having broken audio. Hello! Silly European. Are we having another race war in the chat? Please don't. I do this thing where, like, I wait for the ADS to finish before I aim. I should probably be aiming at the person while my gun is going in. I think that's a pretty bad habit. Guns Hootie is... Who is... Oh, Hootie. You said Hootie, I was like, who the hell is that? They're not 98% coffee, they're 98% insomnia. Slight difference. Although, Jehudi, if you're addicted to coffee, I wonder why you have insomnia. Sorry, am I victim blaming here? Esports. Oh, hey. Oh my god, a purple. Holy fucking shit, I got a purple, chat. Alright, hit up dorms and let's get out of here. Sorry, like 5 years ago because of a certain event. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. That sucks. Yeah, no one's allowed to make fun of this anymore. Get out of here, guys. Bibs, you're banned. Wait, wait. Why are you making yourself a victim? Wait, what? That's so fucked up. Yeah, this guy sounds kind of active. Oh, we already looted this. Did we loot this? I guess we did. I didn't think we did. Yo, who's running? Who's making all that racket? Alright, we gotta find a room for all these new goodies. Can drop this guy in a sec. God, if only I had somewhere to run faster, chat. If only I had somewhere to run faster. Alright. First raid of the day, chat. We did so good. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're already an hour in. Sometimes I feel like it takes me so long to actually start playing the game. 2 mil, easy peasy. We'll start the recording now. Good job, streamer. Good job, streamer. Did I get the voice right? Wish I could do... I was almost gonna say, like, contortionist stuff, but that is not the right word at all. Ventriloquism is the word I was looking for. Not contortionist, ventriloquism. Word of the day. Wish I could do some ventriloquist shit. That's still not the right word. That's still not the right word. Ventriloquism is like puppetry. What word am I looking for? When you're, like, doing other people's voices. Oh my god. It's voice act. It's more specific than that. I'm gonna pray to God that you're talking about the game, Sam. Yeah. I'm not that big. It's not that bad yet. I promise. What was in these things anyway? M62? Not bad. It's all M62? God. So he brought an M24 and he was just like, I'm gonna fire this M24 20 times this raid. It's gonna happen. Who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him, chat? As I put on the most punchable face that I could. Oh my god, so many of these guys. Are we already selling? What was in this thing? It's all HP. The full HP BIS RPK. How much money was spent? Oh, wait, I don't think that... I think that this guy might have purchased the base RPK, done no modifications besides putting on the lightweight, and then just put a 60 round in full of HP. What a mistake! I don't know what you're talking about, Soup. I definitely don't put it back on the top of the list every single time I organize my stash. Is that not the default pistol grip? Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter too much. It's a bad build. It's a bad build, and he shouldn't feel bad, but I would like to educate him. I would like to right his wrongs. Yo, chat, anyone want to see any builds today? Any particular guns or builds we're trying to look at? I'm feeling spicy. Mamma mia. I'm feeling spicy and unserious today, is how I'm feeling. We have a bunch of cell slots that we get to use today as well. Well, hold on. Well, we don't need unserious. We don't need unserious. But I am open to builds, is my point. If people want to see some reasonable builds that they're curious about, if they want to see them in the field, you know. Why is this shit so expensive? Before the foul? Nah. I'm not a huge fan of the foul. I don't like it very much. Pawkop him? Thank you for the follow. Sorry if I got your name wrong. What do you recommend using on Lockdown Northridge if we don't go into a hotel? Well, first of all, I honestly wouldn't recommend going to Lockdown Northridge under any circumstances. The culture on that map is generally chill enough that I prefer always going Forbidden. However, if you insist... I like bringing either ARs that have some decent mid-range or DMRs. So obviously, like, SVTU will be fine, M110. AK-12 is really, really good. Because, like, scoped ARs that you can do, like, some, like, you know, mid-range sprays with are always good. If you're gonna be solo, like, what that means for me is that sometimes I'm gonna be entering some POIs, even if it's not hotel. So I don't love going, like, you know, full DMR, but yeah, like a mid-range AR. So when I say that, I think AK-12. I think cheaper M4s. I think probably not RPK. Maybe some MDR. Maybe some T95. Just like cheaper ARs. Bibs, like this. Gunsmith. Click on your gun that you want to share. Builds. And then before you click in, bottom right, share. Yo, on the topic of Destiny, this is a Destiny song, right? Peace to build a future, strong, united. What am I running? What am I doing? What am I doing, chat? What the frick am I doing? I immediately find Forbidden Northridge. If you're not PvPing, yeah. If you're not PvPing, M80's okay. You're probably gonna want to do some top-loaded M6-2 on Forbidden. The thing with going with low-tier ammo with a DMR into higher-tier lobbies is that you're literally gambling if you're even gonna be able to fight someone, right? Because if someone even has a tier 5 hat, but God forbid like a Moto or a tier 6, you will actually not be able to kill someone with a marksman rifle. If you're firing like 1 or 2 tiers down. So like, if you end up running that kind of budget round, just keep in mind that you have to be so careful. And you will have very, very little agency over a head-on fight. Like, those are going to be so fucking hard to win. The song of sons and daughters. I keep trying to buy this shit when it's on sale, but... it's not... Sorry, someone was asking why I was using the Air 57 more often. Who was it? Oh, Bible. Bible, I'm using the Air 57 more because it feels like a 5.56 gun that actually kills people. It just feels so nice. I shouldn't be using it right now. I think that next time I die with this thing equipped, I'm going to stop running it. Because sometimes the ammo dips down to 14 or 15. That is not where we're at right now. So I'm gonna give it some time so I can actually just like truly splurge on like, you know, probably 5,000 rounds if I can. Jace, were you here when we did that last time? We actually did that and got a couple of kills. I don't think we got to extract with it, but... So you guys are making me pick between an AK-102 and a SCAR, huh? That's my current reality. You weren't around for that? Yeah, we actually got a couple of kills. I mean, guys, this is my SCAR build. If I'm being honest, this is the SCAR build. Like, you just make it cheap as fucking dirt. But yeah, I'm not super interested in running either of those, honestly. Sorry. Sorry if you feel baited. I think that those guns are really bad. I'm sorry. Hold on, let me bring this back up. How much is this worth? It's 120k for this SCAR. Including the scope. If I'm trying to build something that's similar to this in the M4 category, how much is that going to cost? $40 extra K. It's impossible to feel happy running a goddamn SCAR. Because you're either spending 20k on a gun that's just like a piece of shit, or you're actually spending like 100k on it, when you could be spending that money on just like a different, better gun. So, I don't know. Like, it's never not going to be a meme, unfortunately. Do some more Lockdown Armory. I do want to do some more Northridge, though. I do want to do some more Northridge. We had a really bad fight to start with, so I kind of moved away from the map. The thing with Northridge is that it's really hard to warm up, because it's almost like the Tarkov problem, where you don't get into many interactions if you play Northridge. So when you actually do get into a fight, you're like not warmed up at all. Whereas Armory, you know, you're fighting much more frequently. a lot more often than Northridge. So I kind of like even though Northridge is more chill, I can't start with it because I have to be warmed up in order to not just like fucking drop all my spaghetti when I'm playing on that map, you know? But yeah, we were talking about this a little bit before, guys. I personally find it very, very difficult if I'm buying tier 4 ammo or above, to rock budget guns. Because like the difference between a medium tier budget gun and like a top tier, like, you know, you can kill anyone with this thing. The difference between those two like price points for me is literally like from going from 100 to 200k. Right? Like I can get a 200k gun and like I'd be like so happy with it. I wouldn't want to change a single thing. Whereas 100k, it's like, all right, so you're running like what, a souped up Scar? You're running like a naked M4. So I don't know. I want to see something fun. I want to see something interesting. I want to see like a mid tier gun, not like a bottom tier gun. I want to see like a mid tier gun for these builds, guys. No Scars, no K102s, no AKMs. Google Lemur for fun pics. I don't want to. Use AK-74N. That is... that is the exact category of shit I'm trying to avoid. The word juiced and AK-74 being in the same sentence is just... it just doesn't belong. It's just nasty. It's just fucking nasty. I don't think he's pissed at me. Maybe a quick hit? Wait, was that a scav? I'm just gonna run at this guy. I got baited! I got baited! My eyes are closed! Fuck. That's so sad. That's so sad. I was like thinking in my head, I was just like, I've done this, I've been in this fight before. Oh wow. Wow. Not a quick hit. So wait. Yeah, not a quick hit. I mean, I heard, I pushed it, Jehudi, because I heard the suppressed AK. It sounded like a suppressed AKM or something like truly fucking dog shit awful, and I was like, this guy's gonna be easy. Incorrect assumption. That's gonna be fine. Okay, Eminem, that's funny. Did I even turn the music off? I used to use HK and P90. They sound the same to me. I've been mixing up M4 and H4 lately, which actually has been pissing me off. Because the fire rate of the H4 is a lot higher than the M4, so I really shouldn't be making that mistake. But yeah, H4 and P90 are really close. Like, obviously the P90 is higher, but they're both high to a degree where you're like, you hear it and you're just like... You hear it and you're kind of sweating. Eh, whatever. That's fine. Well, chat, we ran out of 5.7 ammo, so we just have to run the AEK, you know? There's no other option but to run the AEK. I don't have any other ammo. I have to run it. My hand's being forced right now. What's up, Truey Vuitton? I'm not the Trois. Truey Vuitton. There we go. How's your day going, man? Good for being sick. Oh, that sucks, Bibs. Alright, guys. I just thought of something. So, we have a video in the works. I walk out with 7 mil from it, right? 7 million is how much I get. And I looked over the footage from my and the other guy's perspective, and it turned out that, while it wasn't the streamer that was stream sniping me, one of his friends stream sniped me. Like, feed up and everything. During the game that we were playing. Now, I wasn't originally planning on that being part of the video, and arguably it wasn't even impactful to the video. But we have an opportunity for some clickbait. We have an opportunity for some clickbait, because obviously there's a title, like, you know, Drowning in Juice. I really like that title, but also, we can just put all caps either in the title or the thumbnail, all caps. They were stream sniping me with, like, some kind of reaction photo, you know? After he died. Jehudi. But he still pulled up the stream and then Discord screenshot it to his team. He's right here. I think there's 2 at least. Could be more. Ooh, hey, hold up. There we go. The acid wore off. Alright, there was a team up here. I think they just pushed into one of the doors. Where are they? I think they're on the left. But I think there's also a team in mid. Smokes are kind of scary. What is going on in here? What? He's alive? Lucky duck. Might be 2. Wow! I thought I was winning that. I feel like I shot that guy like multiple times in the face before I died. I thought that guy was already dead. Did I hit him at all? Well. Okay, so I got 1 shot. That's incorrect. That's incorrect. I don't trust that after action. Alright. So they went in through tank door. I heard a lot of shots. I'm actually not sure what happened that game. I don't really understand what the with the set of events happened in that game. Was guys, we're getting a little more budget. All right. We're gonna do some budget runs. Return to my roots. I'm an SVTU sidearm. I stopped running it because I felt like I kept... Well, first of all, I started running it in the first place because I had about 300 S&B rounds in storage. So it was just like, oh, it's free. If I'm not buying it, it's free, right, guys? Right? If you don't have to spend money on it, it's free. That's how logic works, guys. Okay. But I ran out of S&B. I ran out of S&B rounds. So at this point, if I want to get 10 rounds of S&B and load it into an SVTU, obviously, you know, it's not like every single time I die, I lose the 200k. But every time I die with the S&B in my gun, I do lose 200k. And it's like, all right, would I rather have 200k of S&B loaded up, or would I rather have, you know, 200 rounds of tier 5 ammo in my current primary? It was nice having it, but it just kind of felt silly. I don't know. Now, the thing to remember, the thing to note, is that I'm currently not rocking tier 5 into these games, so the point is relatively, like, moot, because I'm not doing the replacement strategy that I should be doing to account for, well, to account for the bullshit. This would be my budget, like, honestly, even, like, normal or lockdown kit if I was playing those queues, guys. If I'm doing normal, you downgrade the A1 to M855. Actually, no, if I was doing normals, I would definitely be rocking the RPK or the AK-12. Probably the RPK. But yeah, we ran out. We still have about 3,000 7BT1 rounds. But I don't think that that's going to actually help me at all, because the only point of the SEC before was being able to, like, one-tap tier 6, and the 7BT1 can't do that. Actually, we're having some pretty decent games today. Having some wins, having some losses. Whenever we've died, I think it's just been to tier 6, or me being an idiot, or both. Usually both. Had 50 quick kits. You're just running armory, looting outside, putting everything of value in your ass. Holy fuck, dude. That is a lot of quick kits. So, are you leveling the quick kits up at all? Like, are you putting ammo from your ass into the gun? There's also, like, the leg meta quick kits are actually not awful. Like, the ones that give you, like, Uzis and shotguns and stuff, they're okay. Bibs, I do like the iron sight, though. It's free ergo. It's free ergo. More T6 in lockdown? Oh yeah, every fucking game, Ashlu. It's extremely common. It's too common. Face the guy running M110 with a red dot and normals using 2 full mags of M61. Razum, that dude is a fucking loser. That is so annoying. That guy's losing money. That guy's losing money and ruining everyone's game. That's so annoying. On the flip side, if you killed him, you would have made like 400k, so. Why did you just kill him? Died to a bush again? Womp womp. Using the 45 AP ones. There are APs in the basic quick kits, or are you using the advanced quick kits? Hello, Speaks. You play more patient or get better at pushing. Both are very good skills in the game. Work on both. Oh, I just assumed that you lost Razum. How exciting. I mean, yeah, that's 40 rounds, 20,000 per round. That sounds pretty good to me. Where the fuck are the gamers? Okay. Jerry. Thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome to the stream. Suppressed Mosin fire to my left. I would like to ignore it. I don't know if I can. Goodbye. What are you wearing? Is that a pilot hat? No. That was not a pilot hat. How interesting. Do we call that shit on, chat? And if that is what we call it, am I rude for saying it? Little AK-102, look at that. That's funny. That is a... This is really funny, guys. Because now I can just do this. Oh... I can just take all the attachments that were on it and then replace them. Look, guys, I got a Meta M4. Look, check it out. It's good. You guys want an optic? You got an optic, okay? Alright, let's speedrun this shit. Oh, hold on. God, I hate how the shovel has such a tall hitbox. It's very annoying. What am I hearing? So noisy. No longer wasting money, no longer wasting money. Love the shovel, but your FOV. Are you saying that my FOV is too low? Would you prefer I play on a higher FOV? I'll do it. I'll do it for you. I don't know why, but... There you go. Does that make you happier? Ooh. Oh, you're a solo viewer, aren't you? Solo is the only person I've heard complain about that. Nothing against him, but again, I haven't heard anyone else complain about that besides him. I mean, it's a melee weapon, right? I'm not sure how much the way it obstructs your view is gonna impact your game that much, to be honest. Never actually watched Solo? Oh, okay. Well, he said the exact same thing. Now, they're still over there. Do you guys see that suppressed Mosin? When I was, after I cleared the tier 6 guy here, I so badly wanted to go run at that guy, and I decided against it. Miss to high FFV, it doesn't bother me at all. It doesn't bother me at all either. It doesn't bother me because it's not in the middle of my screen, you know? Like, it takes up a lot on the right, but I don't think that matters. Probably up here FFV is what I'm hearing. Hey, Farius, how's it going, man? Farius, I did something bad yesterday. After I FTL'd, or I squad led one of the late night missions. And at the very end, I was shooting victory smokes out of my grenade launcher. One of my victory smokes was not a victory smoke. And I just direct hit Lone Wolf at the end of the mission with a fucking GP from my AK. Yeah, Zeta was just like, so, what was that? And I was just like, I'm so fucking sorry. Like, that is not what I meant to do at all. So, yeah, I don't think anyone was too pissed about it. And it was like the end of the day as well, so I think it was fine. But yeah, it was definitely a little spooky there for a sec. Not trying to piss anyone off, you know. Are we gonna get anything? Scaring me, man. You're scaring me, man. Finish editing first mission. Probably one of the best videos I've made so far. Hell yeah. I'm surprised that that mission was good from your perspective, actually. Because from mine, like, there wasn't a lot to do. Like, we shot some guys coming out of the woods. Fucking, what else? Yeah, like, shot some guys coming out of the woods. We built up some defenses. Like, I FTL'd that mission, and there wasn't even a lot going on. Concentrating on fighting for our lives. I mean, that sounds fun. I think that Charlie was in a much better position, so there wasn't, like, a lot to do a lot of the time. Like, at the second defensive hold, we fought, like, maybe 2 fire teams. It was really, really boring. Like, there was a lot of, like, shit that was going on around us, then we were like, hey, like, if this happens, we're gonna die. If this happens, we're gonna die. And then, like, there's just, like, none of it ended up really happening. So, it just kind of ended up being pretty boring. Unfortunately. It is. I'm glad you had fun. That's why when the second mission popped in, it was just like, there's 4 Sierras. It's just like, oh boy, like, here's hoping I get to do something. I never checked this shelf. 42 seconds. They were definitely, like, a little bit less infantry-focused than I would like, but... You know, that's just a me thing at that point. I love the infantry focus. Ten seconds. Should've just taken them. Hello! Kill a man, 1.5 mil? Sure. There are red spawns on spaces, so you just never see them. Yeah, there's a fair amount of red spawns. I know where quite a few of them are. I'm looking for a lot of them as I'm running through, but they're also pretty hard to miss. Like, there's very few red spawns besides, like, the inside of the safe, besides the inside of the safe in dorms, like the first free one under the bunk bed or whatever. That's one of the ones that, like, will probably get you. But for the most part, they're all, like, you know, it's a giant fucking dog, right? Kinda hard to miss that. What's up, Zab? How you doing? Magic and radio static. Alright. Budget run successful. Unfortunately, I cannot sell the visor as I cannot sell the mask. So I could... No, I can't even buy it and then or sell it and buy a new one. Well, that's a shame. You're getting sold though, mister. Prepare for like, what was that, 30k? Yeah, that's a pretty good deal. Nah, not today, Zab. I need to do a community day one of these days. Because that is, dude, May I Play is quickly becoming one of the, most asked questions on the stream. It's not that, like, I don't want to play with chat, although, honestly, I am extremely introverted, so sometimes the idea of that is, like, really stressful to me. But, it's more so that I just prefer playing solo all the time. That's all it is. I am going to be trying to do more of that soon, though, especially, like, with streamers. Yeah. I get nervous around new people, man. I am not a charismatic guy. If I'm comfortable, I can be, like, personable. But if I'm, like, uncomfortable for any reason, like, it goes out the window, man. Can't sell this, I might as well use it. But yeah, last time I did actually plan a community day at one point, guys. And it almost happened, actually. It came really, really close to actually happening. And then I got extremely sick, and I couldn't commit to it. So I had to cancel it. And I felt really bad about that. So I definitely owe everyone a community day. But that was when we had, like... so, guys, when I left for my, my last work trip, I was averaging, like, 40, 50 viewers. It was fucking awesome. And then, you know, I leave the work trip, and then I come back, and then we're averaging, like, 20. It was so sad. I was just like, I left for, like, a week! I left, like, for a week, and then everybody forgot me. But yeah, anyway, that doesn't matter. We'll be getting back to that soon, guys. I just gotta be ready for it. It is, Speaks. It literally is. Yeah, sure, it's technically a deal. That'll do. Oh, yeah, if we can just, like, you know, bring tier 4 armor in, little shitty M4, if we can bring this shit in, and then still convert this kit into wins, that's all we need, chat. That's all we fucking need. This gun feels really good at close range. It feels really nice when you're close to someone. Why no sight? So this is my budget M4 build, Vilcast. I'm trying to experiment with... Well, not experiment. I'm trying to go back to my roots a little bit of trying to, like, just run as budget, cost-effective gear as I can. And this is you know, my budget M4. It doesn't run a red dot, because red dots are money. And there's also the idea of, you know, running a red dot will reduce your ergo. So if you're trying to maximize the stats on the gun, and if you run front iron sight only, you have a pretty reasonably good sight picture while having no ergo hit. So it's a really good way to keep your gun cheap and decent. So like this M4 is like 100k. It's awesome. This thing's cheap as dirt, and it shoots like a dream. Well, no. It shoots a lot better than anything else that you'd buy for 100K. I think the second guy looked for me there for a sec. I think that's a moto. We have to let that go. Oh god. So unlucky. So fucking unlucky. So as we didn't kill the first guy. Have to run away from one, like, 4-man. Walk smack dab into a second one. Oof. Oof. I'm pretty sure that that's the kind of fight where if I didn't go budget, if I brought gear that was a little more effective, I think we would have won that. Which is basically the reason why we stopped doing this, by the way. Still, that's fine. I knew that could have happened when we were when we started doing these. We'll just do 3 raids. Well, 3 losses. We're gonna do this for 3 losses, and then we will reconsider where we're at. This is your cheap M4. Oh god, why are the air quotes there? It's decent. I would run this instead, just to reduce the cost. The tilt grip is cheaper than I expected. Oh, since I already have one. Long barrel. How much is the long barrel nowadays? Is it better than the carbine at this point because of it being cheaper? Oh, it's still 30K. $120. I'm not sure if the M4 deserves the tilt grip. It's a pretty good grip, though. Integrated grip stock isn't bad. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not good, either. It's not good, and it's not very cost-effective. The main thing that thing does is it makes your gun condense into one row. And that's not super high on my priority list. So at this point, like, the stock that I always end up choosing between are this and... Where is it? And this guy. This guy's better, and it's still really cost-effective. But this is probably how I would edit it if I could. And now we're just gonna... Oh, but I can't. That's right, I can't use iron sights on this build. Lightweight one is so cost-effective, it really is. Do I still use the yellow dots? Yeah. But do you think a lot of SRDSs lately speaks? I still like the yellow dot. I still like it. That's how I'd mod it, John. That's how I would mod this. Oh, I can? Look at that. Now, guys, we could run this. We could run this. But what about this? Does anybody like my M4? Who likes my M4? What do we want to see? What do we want to see? This is number 2. Okay, so that's 2. This is 1. Do you guys want to see 1 or 2? 1? Or 2? Alright. I mean, we gotta, right? Like, this thing is deeply silly. I'm sorry, John. I'm sorry, John. We gotta run the meme. We gotta run the meme build. We'll run yours next round. We'll run all the parts are right here. We'll get to it soon. Wait, how much is that like from scratch though? Because I think it's actually cheaper than a base M4. It's pretty cheap. Although a really good M4 is only like 30 extra K. This thing is really bad. Like you're saving 30K with like minus 15. I mean, let's just show it, right? These stat increases are what you get for spending like 30K. But you don't run this because it's cheap, to be clear. You don't run this because it's cheap. You run this because it's silly. Alright, we're running out of deals, so we'll just buy one of these guys for cheap. Could barter the gun. Well, no, the bartering the gun doesn't work, Speaks, because I'm still replacing most of the parts. The M4 barters and any gun that is like highly modular, doing the barter kind of is a bit of a scam. The AR-57 is a bit of an exception there because a lot it's a pretty modifiable gun, but you're actually keeping a lot of the attachments. Same thing with the AK-12 barter. You know, it might seem like a scam, but again, you're keeping a lot of the attachments. But with the M4 barter, it's not good. It's not good. The naked one? There's a barter for a naked M4, like just the receiver? Or just the bolt? I thought the only barter was for just an entire M4. So Speaks, this... so this isn't an... Okay, so... I think I see what the confusion is. This is an M4 with all the attachments of an M16. Of a base M16. So maybe I could do like the M16 barter. And then use the... this is not an M4. Or this is not an M16. This is an M4. This is a fully automatic weapon. That's the bit. That's the joke. I love this thing. We'll be lucky to get a kill with it. It's really, really bad at range. It has tons of recoil. So any fight we get into has to be close range. It's really bad, Lunatic. Recoil on it is not good. That's an AEK, man. That's a fucking AEK. I mean, I got 2 nades. That's another AEK. What queue am I in right now? Okay, I don't think I can run head-on into either of these teams. I need to hope that the team that's in mid with the AEK right now, I need to hope that they're, like, willing to push the tank door. And then I can maybe third party and win. Yes, yes. Only one of them dropped. There's still one up there. I could try to ambush him. No, 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 no! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Okay, let's set up to third this. They blast each other right now, chat. They straight blasting. This is a bigger commitment than I want to be doing right now. Okay, they're still fighting. They're still fighting. It's fine. I think they're fighting at mid. Shh, 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 shh. This is bad. I didn't have my fucking gun up, man. It's so wobbly. One down. He just laid the fuck down. I need to close that door. It's no, no, no. That's not it. That's not it. We got one. We got one with the shitty M4. The shitty M4. I mean, hey, you guys wanted to see the M16. You wanted to see the M16 a little bit. Damn, yeah, you just can't do anything. Oh, he only had tier 4 armor on. We actually almost killed the guy. In fact, if some of our shots that hit his arms hit him in the chest, we actually kill him. That's a really expensive AEK to be rocking with tier 4 armor, though. Damn. Damn. Almost. Almost. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna mod John's M4 to our specifications here. No. Yeah, this guy, and then we're gonna change it up a little bit here. Try to make it a little cheaper while still basically accomplishing what we want. But honestly, this is probably just gonna look like our M4. This is probably just gonna look like our M4 by the time I'm done with it. Yeah. This is basically it. Carbine barrel, core, yeah. Matsu. Were you in the raid with this last raid or the run before that? Either way, GG. Alright. Another budget rifle. Wait, no. We need the armor. Have you seen that you sent me from that? Again. Guys, that wasn't an M16. That was an M4. This is the bit. That was not an M16, although unless that's your bit. God, its vertical recoil went so high so fast, though. Like, it was immediately just, like, wiggling everywhere. So bad. Alright. Last little silly M4 game. I mean, guys, if I was like just like grinding lockdown, and I was trying to like learn maps or anything like that, this is probably the build I'd be using. This or the one that I had before. The other one is a little bit cheaper. I think this one's probably better. I think that the main difference between this build and the previous build I was running is the stock. It gives you like +2 or 3 to like your vertical, horizontal, and ergo. So this one's a little bit better. It's like an extra 15k for it. It's pretty good. It's pretty bad. It's not bad at all. Notice that if you tap spray and recoil doesn't go vertically instantly, moves as it would balance after a couple of shots. I'll have to try that lunatic. I kind of like because basically there's two forms of the recoil, right? There's the part where it's rising, and there's the part where it's done rising and it's just wiggling. And I tend to prefer the part where it's rising, because while it's rising, it doesn't have as much horizontal. It's not wiggling around as much. I think that the tap-tap spray, I'm wondering if that just gets it to horizontal, like the wiggling stage faster. The wiggling stage is easier to control because it's not going vertical, but there's also not much you can do about it. Like you can't adjust for the wiggles, you know. So I wonder if that just gets it to like the wiggling stage faster than a tick. I don't know. Like, the AK does not have my like very big wiggle. That could be good. I'll have to try it. What was that? Sure. I have to finish this. I don't know. It could be like 5 minutes. It could be 30, depending on how it goes. Y'all think they saw me? Ooh, that sounds like fake players, actually. That's real, though. Don't think you're real. There's no way you're real. We're moving on. Scar? We're fighting at the tank door, but who's nading who here? It's kind of bizarre. Oh god, another AEK. I'm giving up the door so I can try to ambush Mr. AEK. I don't know where he is. Oh, he's all the way over there. Probably not going to happen. Flanking this is pretty impossible. I probably should have just held my head glitches. Well, they could still be fighting. Maybe there is an opportunity here. Now they're in. Killed one guy from a team. Not sure what's going on here, though. I'm very confused. Ow. AK's fucking hurt, man. So I think there might be a team in shooting range, and there's definitely a team at the tank door. I think I'm fucking with the wrong team. I think the kill that I got was from the weaker team here. What are you doing over there, man? They rush in, is the question. They're kind of waiting for us to push. Someone's at the red door. That's what we're going to be shooting at right now. People that are poking in from there. Fucking play eye, man. Blowing my cover. Very annoying. So there's still at least one guy in shooting range, and then I think the rest of these guys are just chilling in front of the tank door because the scavs aren't killing each other yet. Or they're not killing scavs yet, rather. Just gonna face check the head glitch, I guess. Could do this, actually. Are they gone? It looks like it. Wait, did I kill this guy? Did I kill a reasonably sized boy? Someone's inside. They're probably waiting for the loot. They have to be, like, just sitting right in there. Okay. So he's not in shooting range, he's at red door. Wow! Okay! Jesus Christ. Oh, he saw me? That's so sad. Oh, he saw me. And he started holding my angle. I didn't realize he saw me. I thought I was still in stealth. That's so sad. Alright, sorry for the short stream today, guys. I want to hang out with my partner a little bit. She's gonna be visiting some family members that just got out of the hospital, so I just wanna spend some time with her and her grandma for a bit. Didn't get to do it before. Who are the guys that I killed? I think that these guys are all... These two are fake. This was the body in front of the door. That looks like a pretty clean gun right there. I think mine's better, though. Yeah, it should have been longer. That's my bad. I should have gotten on earlier. We fucking killed the AK guy! Wait, that sucks! Wait, we actually kind of, like, destroyed these... Well, no, okay, we didn't destroy these guys. We killed, like, one guy from 2 teams. But I think that... I think I was in a 1v1v1. I'm pretty sure I was in a 1v1v1 there. That is so sad. That could have been such a juicy game. Damn. Damn. I wanted this. I wanted this man's juice. Got an AK this expensive with, like, not wearing better armor is really surprising. That AK is, like, 350k at least. That's crazy. Before we go, guys, though, I wanna see something here. I wanna see something. If I were to modify my current AEK build rocking a 2.7, this is the big thing. I'm considering leveling up my scope from this to... So let's see. Ergo is currently 55. It actually... It makes my Ergo better. Is my optic like dog shit? Oh, I think I accidentally overwrote my other build. So if I'm buying it from scratch, how much are we talking? Apparently I have a 7x somewhere in my inventory, so that's nice. I mean, apparently we got some 7x's already laying around. It's really hard to tell how much this is, but we'll run this next time. Next time on stream we'll run this. Who are we raiding? Give me names. Give me their name! I need their name! How do we already have 43 viewers, guys? Thank you for watching. What the fuck? His game is so green. Is this a Tarkov player? Man, absolutely no shade, but the VTuber femboy Venn diagram is a circle. No shade at all. No shade at all. Just an observation. Maybe Zeus. Maybe Juxto. Maybe Zeus. I don't know. I don't know. How many people online? I guess that's why we're all here. Sorry. All right. Zeus is a pretty chill guy. I'll see y'all tomorrow. We'll have a longer stream tomorrow. Sorry for the bait. I'll see you guys around though. Bye bye.